Hey there and welcome back to my channel. And if you're a regular subscriber, well then you know that loads of people wrote in and said, what the heck is Triple Thick, Alicia? And why do you love it so much? And I did write back to a few people, but then I noticed there were so many asking about it. I was like, wow. I thought truly like 3-4 months ago, I thought I was the only one who wasn't using this product. But I learned today that someone needs to do a quick explanation of this product. Now folks, a few months ago, I was working on a swap with Sabrina Kay, the Country Crafter. If you haven't checked her channel out, please go and check her out. She's an amazing crafter. She's not just an amazing crafter, she's an amazing artist. You should see what she does with like Goodwill, things she hauls at Goodwill. They don't even look the same after she's done with it. Anyway, I was doing my first ever shabby project, folks. And for those of you that have been watching a while, you know I need to prototype because, I got to make things several times. Over and over again until Alicia gets it right. That's just how she learns. Well, folks, I was working on these paper flowers for the first time I was making flowers because I was making a loaded hoop for Sabrina. And I was like, I bought some, I made a whole bunch, and I was like, why? These are not looking so good. I hauled this paper from Hobby Lobby, and it was really crappy quality. I just liked the way it looked, but it was crappy quality. And it just, I had done like, Kathy at Cats Crate had just done a video on like how the spray method for making paper flowers, where you spray it with water, you scrunch it up, you leave it till it dries, you pull it open, it makes a nice little crinkled flower. Folks, I'd watched that video, I'd watched 1,000 other videos, and folks, they were not coming out looking that pretty, and I was getting like, what's going on here? Well, Joanne, the Happy Mail stamper, dropped on by. She wasn't a regular watcher at that point. She just dropped on by and generously said, Alicia, here's what you need. You need some Triple Thick in your life. And I was like, Triple Thick? What's Triple Thick? So she explained it to me. Well, that day, folks, I went to Hobby Lobby and I got myself some Triple Thick. OMG, this just changed everything for this project with Sabrina. First of all, I'm going to put the link down below so you can see the video I did after using Triple Thick on the flowers for that project. So in case you want to go see it, just fast forward through the first part of the video because it's about something else. And the middle part onward is about the Triple Thick, where I actually show you how it like radically changed that project. And if you take a look at the final product, the hoop I made for Sabrina, you'll see those flowers look all glossy and pretty and shiny and good quality. Yeah, folks, Triple Thick. But I can even show you tonight with the limited supplies I have here. So do you remember I made these glassine bags? Okay. And I told you, like this was that first crappy prototype I made that people were like, you could do much better. Oh, folks, thank you because you were right. But I kept it because, I'm a crafter. And I did not know till Sabrina told me that there are some people that throw things out. Oh, no, I use everything. Like, if someone sends me something and it's wrapped in ribbon, I save the ribbon, I save the paper, I try to save everything and I reuse it. I did not know other people didn't do that. Sabrina always says, if you don't save and use everything, you're not a real crafter. Well, I didn't know there was anyone who did anything else. Anyway, so I saved this. Well, tonight I was glad I did, because remember I told you, I'm pretty practiced at tea and coffee staining because I do other art projects. I do pocket letters. I have a friend that really loves vintage. I've been sending her packages for like years. I didn't know about Happy Mail. I didn't know that's what it was called, but I've been doing this thing with my friend for years. So I'm really good at coffee and tea staining thanks to Age It, okay? Meaning I'm very practiced at it. And I never tear anything. Now, if you've watched me, you know I'm tough on things, right? I'm not a Carmen. I'm not super careful. It's just not who I am. You see my hands when I was working on Sabrina's, they were covered in paint. Like, I'm a messy maker, folks. But I have never torn anything. Not my doilies, not my bags, nada. These bags I got at Hobby Lobby, I tea stain them, not even for that long. Usually I do it for 40 minutes. Oh no, folks. These things were disintegrating in the tea. They lasted like less than 15 minutes. I'm not kidding. And they were becoming like shreddy things. I could have like pressed them down and made new bags out of them. I'm not kidding. It was that bad. So, tonight, I realize all of you want to know about Triple Thick. I'm going to tell you something about Triple Thick. Besides what you're going to see in the video I'm posting down below so you can see what it did for the flowers, I want you to know how it can save you. So when I was working with these, I said, oh, do I ever wish I had my Triple Thick? If I had my Triple Thick, I could fix these bad bags. Guess what? When you asked me all those questions tonight, I went and I coated this prototype in Triple Thick. And look what happened, folks. Crappy bag becomes durable bag. Okay, so not only does Triple Thick thicken and gloss up your flowers, but they're still pliable. I'm going to show you that because I did a piece of ephemera to show you what I mean by that. So I took a piece of K&Co very thin ephemera, and about an hour ago, I coated it in triple thick. Okay? Now, can you see how glossy it is now? Look at that, folks. Even on my crappy little laptop camera, you can tell that that's got a nice sheen, right? See that nice sheen right there? Well, guess what else? Look at it now. Look. This is the magic of triple thick. So when you're making flowers, folks, right, and you scrunch them all up and you wet them and you do all that business we do to make these flowers and then you unwrap them, if you coat them in triple thick, they become super durable and yet they're still pliable. Like you can still mold, look, you can mold them into any shape. Look what I can do to this. Look at this. And then, or I can straighten it out and there's no creasing in it, folks. Exactly. This is the magic that is triple thick. So let's say I wanted to make this dimensional on a card or on a tag or on, let's say, I don't know, anything, a book. Well, you can do that with triple thick. But if I did that without triple thick, there would be creasing showing up and I might tear it. Well, there's no creasing. So I can unbend this now and be like, oh, I don't like that. I want to change it. No creasing. It's like magic. It makes poor quality paper much better. Thicker, more durable, more resilient, adds a nice gloss, and you can bend and unbend and shape. Okay? So this is a magical project. That's one thing it does. I told you these bags were crappy. Like I told you I couldn't pierce it, right? I said if I had triple thick, I could pierce it and put charms. Guess what? Now I can. Because I coated this in triple thick, and look, folks, it's no longer going to tear the second I touch it. So triple thick doesn't just make flowers glossy, beautiful, and pliable. So, you know, when you do the flowers, the paper making flowers, if you're using Hobby Lobby quality paper, which a lot of us haul, there's a likelihood if you pull them out while they're still damp that they'll tear. So you have to do it very, very carefully. And even after you do that, there's a likelihood it'll tear if it's not really good quality paper. But if you coat it with triple thick, it becomes like this. Okay? Pliable, bendable, shapeable, and nothing happens to it. It's like magic. So I also learned to use it on my book projects because when I did Miss Sabrina's project, the hoop, I didn't just use it for the flowers. I coated all the ephemera underneath in it, so everything was nice and thick and durable. And I've learned on my favorite ephemera to coat it, right? So I don't know if you can tell, but I did this butterfly so I could show you. So before I did it, this would have creased and not worked very well. But now, look at it. It's still pliable. I can reshape this, but this thing won't bend. It's amazing. It just takes paper and makes it better quality, makes it so you can shape it and move it around, and it makes it more durable and pretty looking with no creases. So look how many times we've done this and nothing, not a single crease. It's a magical project. Magical product. So I swear by this stuff, folks, but let me show you how easy it is to apply. So I took a piece of this Maggie Holmes ephemera that I brought with me. Now, at home, I have a smaller brush, but as you know, I'm in the Holy Land, so I don't have that many supplies with me, okay? My husband was very strict about how much we put in the suitcase, and you've seen what I've hauled to date, so you know that what I have is what I've shown you, and that's it. Okay, so all you do, sorry, I'm doing this off camera, is, this is a clean brush. I know it looks like it has paint on it, but it's actually washed. The blue just stained, and basically you just coat it, folks. Now this tub's gonna last me months. Like, even if I do a ton of projects. I could have gotten the smaller one, but I was worried I'd just be short of running out. And I sure didn't need the big tub while I'm here. But now I like to use triple thick on a lot of stuff. So I wasn't sure, so I got the medium size. So basically you just brush it on. And if you're in a humid place like Florida, which is where I was doing a lot of triple thicking, I let it dry overnight because Florida's got a lot of humidity in the air, folks. And so what happens is it needs a little more time for the stickiness to subside and for the triple thick to settle in. Well, I'll tell you, folks, that's all you have to do is brush this on like this. Look, I'm being real messy. I'm not being real careful. You don't have to worry about being careful. Okay? And that's it. You can see how glossy it is, right? Just let that dry. literally. And I can tell you that by tomorrow morning, actually within an hour here, because if I leave the air conditioning on, because I did this one for you an hour ago to do this test, it's going to be durable like this, which means if I want to make this dimensional, and now I'm not worried about it tearing, if I want to add, like, let's say I want to bend it up, I don't have to worry about it because it's got triple thick. So folks, I don't know how I lived without this stuff before. If you get it at the Hobby Lobby, use your 40% off coupon, because at the Hobby Lobby it's a little bit larger than this, and the tub I think was $6.99. So get it at 40% off, and then it's much more reasonable, right? Then it's like $3 and change. And this should last you, depends how much making you're doing. It comes in a slightly larger tub at Hobby Lobby. I think this lasted me, I don't know, 4 months, 3 months, something like that. And I used it a lot. Because like literally now I coat almost everything in it because it's so amazing and it makes things better quality. Plus, when I was first hauling stuff, I didn't know much about paper quality. And I didn't know, like, if I was using a certain kind of, like, look, I like Maggie Holmes. I really do. You all know this. I like clean creating, even though I don't do clean creating, right? Weird, but true. Like, I told you guys, I love what Crafting with Liller makes. I love what Alicia Loves Letter Generation makes. I love what Craft Purge makes. Their stuff is amazing, right? And Crafty Kimchi, Willow Lane embellishments, superb. Okay. Here's the thing. Maggie Holmes paper is not that thick. There's the truth, harsh truth put out there, right? It's no graphic 45. It's no Prima paper. Let's just call it the way it is. It's just really pretty. So sometimes it needs a little help. Like putting the triple thick on this is going to make it a little glossy. So you have to decide if you like that or not. But it is going to make it, look, it's already drying. So I can already show you. It's going to make it durable, folks. Really durable and thick. And it's going to make the ephemera better quality. It's going to make your cutouts better quality. It's amazing. But most of all, it makes paper flowers look alive and 10 times better. So check out that video so you can see. But this is why triple thick is incredible. And I think every crafter and every mixed media artist should own this too. I don't think mixed media artists have learned about the magic of triple thick, and they need to know it too. Now, one of you asked me, have you tried it yet with stenciling and your texturizing paste? And I have not yet. I am going to test that out this week because I have a feeling that that's going to work in tandem. And that was a really smart question posed by one of you. I'm trying to remember if it was Lauren Cunningham who posted that, but someone posted a really smart question about that. And I don't know yet. Like you, I am new to using texturizing paste. And I'm going to be doing a project share this week that you all know when I start with the prototyping, it's going to be a mess. But we're going to learn together. And we're going to see what works out. And triple thick will be involved, folks. So I hope that helps us explain it for all of you. There are a lot of you that want to know how it works. And hopefully that demonstration helped. Thanks so much, folks. And thanks for writing in and asking. And I hope this answered your questions. Bye for now.